Welcome back, Delt Nation. It is the 2022 One Day, One Delt Day of Giving. We currently sit at $102,000 raised off of 168 gifts. And now we are joined by the VP of Membership, Doug Russell. Doug, how are you?
Hey, Vince, how's it going?
Doing very well. Good to see you. Tell us, Doug, you oversee the membership experience. There's some changes that have happened recently and that are coming down the pipeline that I think most else would be very excited to hear about. So just tell us a little bit more of some of the different things that you're working on right now in your role.
Yeah, great question. And thanks for letting me come chat about some of this. So we're really excited. Over the past 2 years, we've transitioned with adding additional staff to help provide chapters additional support that they may need around specific areas of need, and are able to get to groups in a more timely manner when something comes up. And so the next step of this is we're going to be adding additional consultants to the team than what we've had over the past previous years, which will only be able to expand our reach for what we're already able to do and continue to do as well. And so we're excited to be able to add some more staff members that will allow us to better cover and support our groups across the country, both our newer groups and our colonies, but our established chapters as well.
That's exciting to hear. And so many folks know the consultant program because it's been around for so long, dating back to the 1920s. But for those who, because of the pandemic or for different reasons, might not have had some face time with a consultant recently, tell us a little bit about what that job looks like, what goes into being a Delt consultant, and all of the things right around that position.
Yeah, great question. I answer that. I say there's 4 big buckets within the consultant position, 3 of which are directly related to the job responsibilities, and one that's lesser known is the training program that some of the consultants go through. And the first piece of this is we want to make sure that we're providing our members with staff that is that is high level of knowledge and skill to be able to help support them. And so we have them come to Fishers for a 10-week training program over the summer that will help provide them the professional development to be able to support our chapters, but also some personal development as well too that will help them as they start off their professional career. And that happens over the summer in Indy. From there, the big 3 buckets within their job responsibilities, the first is completing chapter visits. And that's where they go into a group for a 3 to 5 day time period, meet with the different officers, see what they need, see how they can help, provide some, if they could do recruitment training, they could do a personal development workshop, training with the finance board or honor board, assist with the FAR or any campus awards that they may have. And we'll visit a small group of chapters throughout the year there. They also will do our expansion projects, which is where they go and they start up a new group. They go and plant the Delt flag on a campus where it's currently not. It's a really great chance for consultants to leave their legacy on the fraternity and be able to start up a group and make an impact, not just on the 30 to 50 men that you're going to recruit during that project, but the hundreds of men that are going to follow you after that. And then the last bucket is support of fraternity programs. So they'll be at Carnia and have the possibility to assist with division conferences or an Ignite or Charge, depending on what the needs are for that year. And so there's a really great opportunity for them to see the fraternity even on a national scale through the programming as well.
That's incredibly exciting. And I'm sure a lot of guys out there are wondering, what type of Delt are you looking for to fill this specific role?
Yeah. So we are looking for individuals that are, a self-motivator, that are driven, that want to help make a difference on the fraternity, but also push themselves to be better and take full advantage of the opportunity for coming to work for the fraternity for a couple of years. Whether it is people that are really well organized that have overseen their own recruitment process, or if they have had an officer position, that's great experience to take into the consultant role. But also individuals that if they haven't had a chance to get involved yet, but still have been able to develop, some of their professional skills in their classes or in other organizations as well, would encourage them to apply as well.
Awesome. And what is the process for applying to become a consultant as you look to add staff this summer?
Yeah, that's great. So we are currently accepting applications now. If you're interested, just you would need to email me your resume and cover letter. My email is just doug.russell@delts.org. And you can email me those application materials. And we'll follow up, and then we would hold an interview with folks on our staff and give you an opportunity to ask us some questions as well to learn what it's like to be on staff for the fraternity. And we'll be reviewing applicants over the next couple of weeks.
Terrific. Well, as someone that got to spend 2 years as a consultant, specifically working with and for you, Doug, I hope that guys capitalize on this opportunity because it was life-changing and it can really result in some personal and professional growth. So a little 2 cents to add there for guys that are interested and looking to get more involved potentially as a chapter consultant.
Yeah.
Doug, thank you so much. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, just I would say it's, if I were to sum up, what are some of the benefits with joining is the opportunity, obviously, to make an impact on the fraternity. You're going to get professional training that most jobs straight out of college aren't going to give you within 10 weeks in that investment that we make. The ability to have autonomy in your work right out of graduation. There are a few positions right out of college that are going to give you the experience that you can take and use as a catalyst to your professional career after you're done being a consultant for Dell. So.
Well put. Well, Doug, I really appreciate you taking some time today to expand on the changes with the member services team. And I wish you all the best as you put together the next group of Kai Kai.
Great. Thanks, Vince.
Thank you, Doug.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We'll get back to the programming here in just a little bit. We're not going to have a 2 p.m. live update, but we'll pick it back up at 3 p.m. here on the 2022 One Day, One Delt Day of Giving.